Okay, real quick, you guys. I was not even going to get on here and do this, but I'm like so excited. I had to tell somebody. I really can't contain it. So, I want to talk a little bit about, okay. In the Bible, they talk about write the vision, make it plain. They talk about speak those things that are not as though they were. But in other terms, it's called manifesting, right? So off the top of my head, I would have said I don't have a lot of experience with manifesting. Like, it's not something that I would say like, oh, I can manifest anything. But I am a person of crazy faith, right? Like, I have faith crazy enough, like, to get a house without paying for it. Like, I have crazy faith. And my faith has delivered and come through for me more times than, I could go on and on and on. Okay, so real quick, because I'm waiting for my kids to come out the school building. I don't even know where to start. I kind of want to tell y'all about the first time that this really happened to me, but I feel like I don't have much time. So I'm going to tell you what happened just now. So my son was like transitioning to middle school last year. He was having a lot of complaints about basically the culture of the school was changing. So we decided we would look for a different middle school for him. We found a school that we were really excited about. And it turns out my younger two got in and they waitlisted my older son. And then we found out they didn't have a spot for him for this school year. So we found out there's no room for him. You can try again next school year. What really wasn't going to work for us because I held out on my faith, like, oh, he's going to get in, he's number 3 on the wait list, he's going to get in. He didn't get in. So we followed up with another school that's like the sister school to this school, and they were like, all of his information will transfer over perfect, but it is a tuition-based school. We had applied for a scholarship. Long story short, we missed the deadline for the scholarship because we waited to find out if he got into this school. Okay, so then they're like, well, you can apply for reconsideration, yada, yada, yada. We don't know how long it will take, yada, yada, yada. So they were like, they submitted it. And they said it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks to hear something back. This was yesterday. They told me this. School starts tomorrow. I don't have 2 to 3 weeks. So last night I called my son in the room and I'm like telling him what's going on. And I said, we're going to try something. And I said, we're going to pray about it. And we're going to speak those things that are not as though they were. And I said, what I want you to do is close your eyes and I want you to imagine how it's going to feel when you find out that you get to start school tomorrow. And his face just lit up. And so I was like, imagine how it's going to feel when daddy's driving you to school, when you walk through the school door, when you see your friends, when you sit down and eat your lunch, and so on and so forth. My other kids are coming, so it's about to get loud in the car. Y'all can come on. So, I don't want to ruin it. They're going to hear it. Okay, so I don't know where I left off at. If you see my son in and out the back seat, don't mind him. He's cleaning out the back seat. But anyways, I think I was saying that I had called my son in the room and I was explaining to him about manifesting, and I told him to imagine what it would be like. That's Noah. Say hi, Noah.
Hi.
What it would be like, what it would feel like for daddy to drive him to school on the first day and to walk into the building and see his friends and to sit down and eat lunch with his friends and this happy feeling that he would have. And I told him, as often as you think about it today, imagine that. Like, revisit that feeling, focus on it, try to hold it. So whatever, we did that yesterday, and then last night I dreamed that I got an email from the school welcoming Noah for this school year. So when I woke up this morning, I woke up with the expectancy, like, today is the day. Shout out to my life coach, business coach, because today is the day, right? We were just talking about that from the movie Ugly Dolls, which I haven't seen, but she broke it all down for me. So all day I've been talking about it. I've been telling people about this dream, and I'm like, I keep checking my email because today is the day. Today is today. Well, 3 o'clock rolled around, 3:30. I still didn't have an email. About 3:33, I got a phone call. He starts tomorrow. You guys, I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. Like, it really happened. Like, I manifested that. I spoke it into existence. I wrote the vision. I made it plain. Whatever two shall touch and agree shall happen. All that. Spoke life over it. All that. It happened. He starts tomorrow.